You know, no celebration required. I just felt like it. I mean, really. The vodka downstairs, because I got a shop downstairs, it's really good. It's only $7.99 for a small bottle. And, you know, I don't really drink that often. I thought, fuck it, why not? You see, that's why I hate the dogs in this game. They can rip your health bar a new one because they can attack from so close. It's unbelievable. Hey. Yeah, as I was saying, right now I'm just gonna go and help one of those outsiders. I've got a safe place for you to go. Go on then, go bloody get safe in Odin's chapel. Right now I'm just heading to the boss area to see if I can get summoned in to help him. You see, that's what I was trying to do with the other guy in his world. Yeah, having to fight you over and over again. Yeah, that is a curse, my friend. I hate to tell you, you're not exactly the most inviting of person to fight. Whee! Crush. Oh, that was pretty. That was so pretty. Beware the beast! Yeah. Be very fucking careful what you do in this area. As you saw, I just got my back ripped to shreds because of it. The beast claw is a good weapon when you're on level pegging with an enemy. I'm already getting tipsy, look at me. Wow, you can't see. Because, you know, I decided to not cam. Yeah, I know. It's kind of gutting for the girls, isn't it? Can't get to see my cute British face that matches my amazing British accent. Oh well, sorry ladies. My camera is not working right now. So, you know, nothing for you to get your magic wands out for. And I know you have them. Right, now I'm heading to Odin's chapel. Let me see how my new attire does, because I'm doing a quest line right now. I know it took the new game plus 2 in order to get quest lines, but it was worth it. I mean, oh, that's just stupid. I can't get back to Odin's chapel because I need to go and fight the hunter there. Yeah, because in this quest line you come across a chick in the most cool garb, if you like plague doctor garbs. I'm gonna give a shout out to Vat Vildemar, just saying. He's a really good YouTuber. That woman really pisses me off. She brings my piss to the boil, something chronic, but you know, she's a good helping hand when I need item or so. Right now, I'm just heading to the Henrik boss fight. From what I've heard about this guy, he's a really difficult boss. I mean, really difficult. He's not, well, he's not exactly a boss, he's a mini boss fight. And I have to help my good friend Eileen the Crow, even though I killed her in the first frame. Oh! There's Eileen. Okay, he's not that difficult. Really, Eileen? Are you that bad? Fight! Come on, I'm doing more damage than you. That's it? That's all you've got? Please! I was told that this guy was going to be a threat. Hey, and...
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
Yes, I did.
He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hand. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting and hunt.
Approval. I got the air rune.
Try to keep your hand deep.
Right, you see, that was Eileen the Crow. It's sad to say, in my first two playthroughs, well, first playthrough, because you can't get her in your second playthrough. But in my third playthrough, I'm actually deciding to do a quest line, because she's actually quite helpful. She's a nice girl, very special in this game. But if you're not prepared, she will wreck your face. I did, if you decide to kill her in a certain level, if you go back to the Grand Cathedral, she will be there waiting for you to wreck your ugly face. And if you ain't prepared for her, ooh, yeah, that exactly what will happen with her. But not to mention, she's got one of the most stunnerific trick weapons in the game. I got it now myself. The Blades of Mercy, they're called, and they're beautiful to use it on. Oh crap. Right. Shall we take a look at my new emote? Anyone? Oh, look at me. I'm clapping my hands. Isn't that awesome? I'm sorry to say, my favorite emote will always be this. It shows true respect to a blooming coven that I cannot love anymore if I tried. Now I'm just waiting to be summoned. Sorry if this blooming stream gets a tad bit boring right now. I mean, really. The summoning process is a while because they take their good jolly old time realizing that they need to summon someone. But when I get someone, I will shout them out because, you know, they're probably a really cool person in real life, and, you know, they're too much of a try-hard to realize that, you know, they need help from a beast to defeat a beast. So, you know, I'll just keep doing my emo until someone decides to summon me in. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Why? Wait, I'll tell you about how I got these beast claws. It's not easy. I actually had to do a bit of a walkthrough search for them, because, you know, they're the only main series hunter's weapon that you don't find in the regular game. You actually have to go through the cheapest method, use the Chalice dungeons. And if you're an avid Bloodborne player and you've gone through the Chalice Dungeons, you know why that would make you want to tear your hair out. And there's one word why, it's called procedural generation. Ugh. Yeah, I added too much vodka to this one. If you add too much vodka to vodka boost, you will end up keeling over. Because the vodka I get is no weak shit. But yeah, it's really cool. I might actually be able to get Henrik's garb now, if I'm good enough. Because it's really cool, Henrik's set. Oh, this is boring. Waiting for the person to summon you is a total heart wreck. I'm actually going to go back to Central Yarnum, see if they summon me from there. The only thing I can say that's a bit shitty in this game is to get to a different area. You have to go through one loading screen, deal with the bitch of a doll. Hello, doll. She fell asleep, even though she's a doll of all things. Thanks for nothing. You have to go through the doll, and you have to go for another loading screen when you pick the area you want. And then you have to go for, as I was saying, you have to go for a second loading screen to get to the area you want to be in. And that's a bit annoying because the first time this game came out, literally the loading screens are absolutely atrocious. It makes me sick. From what I've heard about this. Yeah, I know what you were saying. I should have probably wrecked him another way. But what can you do? It's just too fun to kill some guys in certain ways. And watch them splatter. As you know, this is a blood fetishes wet dream game. If you have a fetish for blood, play this game, because, you know, you'll get your sick jollies from it. These are not spindly jollies. Yeah. That's what I love about this game. Certain enemies have a limit when their patterns will win. And some enemies decide to be cheap as fuck because, you know, they get their rockers off doing that to you. Sadly, no one comes to watch my broadcast. Basically, most of my YouTube videos, when it comes to gaming, are lackluster at best. I'd really like to get more viewers. watching my videos, because I'm not that bad at YouTuber. I talk to my audience, I treat them good. I treat them really good. I talk to them. I offer to send naked pics if they give me more views. By the way, that's a joke, don't get triggered. I mean, really, I know too many people get triggered by my jokes. I mean, really. I even said to the Bloodborne fans, I cover myself in blood in a naked picture just so I can get their jollies even more. I mean, there's obviously one girl that literally is on a period. And she literally gets so fucking turned on. She has crunchy, crispy fingers by the end of it. There's no doubt in my mind that happens. I mean, really. You know, that their blood is so sickening that they got turned on by their own periods. I'm sorry, I'm nightly tipsy, so you know, my jokes are becoming more in 4K. But what can you do? Yeah, see, with the soul spear now at +10, which is a bitch to get to, may I warn you. Every enemy becomes a problem. Now every enemy becomes a cakewalk as long as you do it as long as you fight them properly. If you fight them without thinking, you're gonna fuck yourself over. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to hear a good joke of mine, I always say there's a villain in this game. There's a bad guy in this game called Mikolash, host of the Nightmare. He's got a cage on his head, and I made the joke up, but his name is not Mikolash, host of the Nightmare. It's Mikolash, host of Nikolash, host of the cage, because he's so fucking hammy that, you know, he's... Oh, I'm getting someone in again. He makes him seem like Nicolas Cage, the craziest actor you'll ever fucking meet. It's too bad he's losing money now. He was a really good guy in his starting procedure. Oh, I think I've helped this guy before. Where are you? Right. Hello? Oh, they're down there. Let me go help them. Oh, this door hasn't been opened yet. Hello, my friends. Hello. Oh! Well, look at that. This is one thing I was going to mention. You can actually get the second boss, well, first boss, depending on who you fight. Wait, really? He's trying to attack me? Hey, Gascoigne, get up here. Wait. Okay, he's being a dick. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. My brain's not in the right place right now. Well, he did the work for me. So, you know, right, I'm gonna help this boss, this character, and Gascoigne has decided to lose himself. Yeah, I always say that Dark Souls has the best NPC summons. Right, let's see if I can beat this boss with only beast mode. Who thinks I can? Beast fighting beast. Hey Daddy, I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, I'm sorry Daddy, don't hurt me. I'm a beast too. You gotta be careful with this beast, because it can easily rip your shit. But as democracy says, to one of my favorite Dark Souls and Bloodborne tubers, but this box, he's a beast, so you know, the best logical move is to smack that booty. I should really have fire. Well, but, you know, I can't do that. Second. As you know, see, this guy's obviously a total not. Kid. He's a good fire. Right, you see? Back the fuck up. I could have easily got wrecked from any one of his swings. Oh, see? Lagging. The worst part of boss fights in this game. He just fisted me. Oh yeah. Shout out to my... Shout out to my last video when I make a total nonce of myself. Making dirty jokes in Bloodborne. No, this guy ain't my daddy, he's my little brother. We have issues, you know. I'm part human, he doesn't like it. And he's down. Right, beast hand of my own. Clap, clap. Yay! Salute to you, my friend. I salute. And that's how, with a friend, you beat a beast as a beast, which is kind of counterproductive, but you know, it's how it gets. It's how you get fun shots for a good live stream. And you get those YouTube views, so you can get that YouTube money, even knowing I'm not signed up to any company. If you want to make a joke about that, you could say I'm an indie YouTuber, because you know, I don't sign up to them. I'm rebellious. I don't sign up to the normal constituencies. I do what I want, man. I'm sorry, my bloody commentary is probably ruining the badassery of the Beast Claw routine. But you know, it's part of me. I'm a beast. My character gave into the blood and became a beast like the other people of Yharnam. It's a part of me now. I can't get rid of beastery. That bloody wolf just bitch slapped me. Right. You see, this is where my weapons... Oh! I totally forgot about them. Coolest thing about this game. Well, enemies cannot break through the gate of the boss walls. You think I'm about to die if I fuck up him? Careful when you do stuff like this. Coolest thing about the Beast Claw, it intensifies attacks of normal weapons. So my +10 sword spear does even damage than it really should. Let's rickety wreck this guy. Oh, look at my health. My health was on critical level then. Okay, let's beat. Doesn't work as a bloody staggerer. I gotta remember that. Everyone, if you're watching, remind me, the normal beast roar does not work as a stammer tactic. Honestly, if you don't remind me, I'm gonna forget, because I'm a dipsy idiot when I'm drunk. Remind me, or I'll make sure I find you and invade you. And make sure your blood smells like get good. You filthy casuals. But you know, you're my YouTube audience and I fucking love you. You know. A YouTuber that doesn't love his audience is not a good YouTuber, as I say always. Right, I'm just gonna head back now. There's nothing really to do in this area. I might as well head to the Odin Chapel. See if that same guy wants my help again. You know, as he's that bad at playing Bloodborne and Dark Souls. But call out to the guy I helped. He's a fucking awesome guy. I would so like to get to know him and stuff like that, and you know. If you want to play a drinking game with Bloodborne, take a drink every time a British character is a miserable bastard. You'll be paralytic by the time you get to the 4th boss. I'm not even kidding when I say this. Most of the characters in these games are miserable fucking arseholes that really need to get a fucking life. But what can you do? You're in the middle of beast hunt. The Purge, am I right? I mean, even Rick from Rick and Morty hated the fucking Purge. And he's a sick motherfucking piece of shit. So, you know, that explains a lot if you think about it. I always love to give my enemies that false sense of security. It's like, yeah, oh, you ripped me a new one. Yeah, fuck you. I beat the cleric beast on my first attempt, you motherfuckers. I'm gonna laugh in these fucking giant fuckers' faces. Yeah, what you got? Nothing? Figures. You see, doing that too near to one enemy, when you're wrecking his body, it's gonna fuck you up, motherfucker. No, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that to me, motherfucker. Come on, you giving up? Wreck me, there. Pride of the Wild, motherfucker! Wreck! Wreck! And down he goes. I'm an evil motherfucking beast. Hear me roar! Hear me roar. Like what I made your mother do. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, she was a greasy bitch as well, and I just... And her panties started soaking wet. Am I right? But yeah, she'll never walk again, I'm afraid to say, because, you know, beast claws. They bludgeon it like no one. I don't feel at all sorry for the dogs in this game. I know, you know, it's a dog, you should feel sorry for it. Cause, oh, I killed a dog. Oh, boo-hoo. Put the dog in. He's trying to kill me first. You know, tit for tat, if you know what I mean. Right, anyone else? Have you already left? Okay, she's already left. Right, let me head down to the Odin's Chapel. Let me see. One needs my help with Father Gascoigne. Gascoigne. I love that. It makes it seem like the enemies are getting jump scared. I attack them with it. how you doing? Time to wreck this shit fucker's body. Hey, butt rape. And that's the rest of him. Wrecked! Huh. Taking serious right now. The best way to deal with the beast mode, make sure your beast mode is always at a high level. Don't get torched by fire, because you know, you'll instantly die. You get hit by fire. Well, not instantly die. I shouldn't exaggerate with this. You'll get easily mullered if you get hit by fire too many times. It can stagger you. Fire can easily stagger the beast mode. It's no cakewalk. If you get staggered in beast mode, you're fucked. Honestly. Listen to me, I might be a bit tipsy. But you know, if you don't listen, you're gonna get yourself ripped a new one by every enemy you come up. Remember, this game is not easy. I'd be looking at easy, but you know, I beat these enemies' asses 6, 7, or 8 times so far. Well, actually, it's more than that, because you know, I use this place as a grinding zone to get echoes, vials, you know, my fan club is mostly devoted to this area. I hate enemies that don't know their place. You know, it really pisses me off. When an enemy thinks it's so much bigger than it is. I have freight to tell you. Most of you are not big enough to fight me. Well, there is a ride you can get good on. It's Get Good, you filthy scrub. It's coming to any good theme park near to your arse that's getting kicked by me. Anal intrusion. Number 1. Yeah, Miyazaki really must like fisting pigs. If you let that be a thing. It makes me laugh. I mean, really, that's not the worst one. There's a boss in the DLC where, when you get to Visceral Point, which you can't do in the first phase, it's like Miyazaki was at that table. You've seen the meme, and he says, "Alright, guys, we gotta make a boss fight with a good Visceral Point. What are we gonna do?" Verse 2, basically, say, shove it up his ass. No, shove it in his mouth. Make him make him fist job make the character fist job the character. And then the third guy, you know, he has the best idea. Let's shove it in his dick hole. And then Miyazaki has a pissed off look on his face. And he throws him out of the door after he punches him in the balls. You know, making him infertile. Does it. And it's like, you know, maybe that guy wasn't such a bad idea. You know, I probably shouldn't have destroyed his ballsack, making it so he can't have kids ever again, but... Yep, and so, you know, being a total Japanese game, they totally made you shove your fists, your actual fist, in his private area. I know he's a giant horse demon, but that's just taking the piss out of Ludwig. Well, it's not Ludwig anymore, is it anymore? It's Ludick. Absolute Ludick. Yep. You know, it's that's when it goes from 15 game to an 18 game, when you literally have to fist the guy's crotch in order to get a good attack on him, and it doesn't even do that much damage. It's like Oh no, you booming hammered him in his horse testicles, but yeah, he didn't lose that health because his health bar's so big. Next, it makes me laugh so hard. It's like, you know, horse testicles. You know, you punch him in his dick and he doesn't even feel it. He obviously was a bit of a scumbag in his main life, wasn't he? Where he was always getting kicked the nuts by a woman. He died a virgin because he couldn't get anyone to like his horse ugly face. Yeah, I kid the Ludwig. You know, he's a parasite that got exactly what he deserved, and I had lovely joy of ripping his ugly horse face a new one. But I really shouldn't have saved him to the frickin' DLC, I swear to. It makes him so much more cheap to deal with. Yeah. Cheap boss, cheap fight, ridiculous premise. It's not as bad as Vicar Amelia, but it's a close second. I saw someone then ringing their bell. That's the coolest feature about this. And when someone rings their bell, you can actually see it in their shadow. Even though, you know, the bell seems to find it hard to realize someone's ringing their bell. That means they obviously need help. Makes me fucking sick to my stomach when I can't help someone that is desperately in need of help. And I'm not talking about that help you got saying, I mean, that's a whole different story. I mean, there is some bosses in the Souls franchise that literally make me want to get a counselor and talk for years until they're grey-haired and traumatized and they've broken like 1,000 pencils and ripped their hair out and made themselves look like they're about 80 when they're only 25. You know, but if a counselor is 25, they're obviously not a counselor. They're a trainee that's, you know, trying to be something they're not. I mean, if I was sent to a shrink and they were 25, I'd say you need some growth, to be honest, before you can be a shrink. You think you can help me? You're only 25. I mean, really. You was in bloody primary school later years when I was. And I'm not even that successful yet. So, you know, get a job with, you know, you should be working in McDonald's or some shit. Sorry if you could hear me eating that just then. I was scoffing down a nice nectarine, as the Americans call it. No, Americans, am I right? The pronunciation of words is questionable. And you know, like potato, tomato, freedom. You know, pronunciation of freedom in America is confinement. Yeah, I know it's mean for me to insult Americans, but still, their idea of freedom was ripped off of the ideologies of Scotland in the middle of the days when England was treating them like shit first. Yeah, it's funny because, you know, America doesn't have an original idea in their life. I mean, really, I mean, Donald Trump wants to build a wall blocking out Mexico. Hey, hold on. Hold on, didn't the creator Hadrian of Hadrian's Wall want to do that before? I mean, it's like, you know, every good idea America has always had has been ripped off of other great ideas. I mean, except one thing I can say, the Nazi Austrian scumbag Hitler did rip something off of America, which was pretty cheap of him, you know. I mean, really, we know, we all know Adolf Hitler, don't we? They ripped off something, they're killing their own he had killed his own people, like the Americans did years beforehand. Oh, but America doesn't like to talk about, you know, the time when they were basically Nazi Germany. It makes me laugh. I hear America saying, oh, we fought against the Germans and we did well. But yet, they were doing practically the same thing to the Native Americans about 100 years before that, which is kind of makes them extremely hypocritical, if you ask me. But then again, England's not exactly the best place in the world. We've caused countless wars, we brought the Knights Templar into existence that killed off our greatest minds at the time. So, you know, I'm not really going to judge America much, because England has blood on their hands like no one's business. I mean, they'd be like Lady Macbeth after she killed King Duncan. I can't wash the blood off my hands. I can't wash the blood off my hands. Oh, get a grip. So you killed someone. What do you have to say? I really want to kill this bitch, but she's helpful, so, you know, can't do much with her. And before you open your dirty minds to that joke, I'm not thinking of what you're thinking. She's a nasty old scumbag, but the prostitute in this game is fair game. She's an awesome character. Sorry about that, I just had to kill myself a church hunter. A fair warning to all newbie players of Bloodborne. Don't go round that corner, because you will be wrecked in one hit. Yeah, it's called, well, I call it the child molester, but if you want to know what it really is, you just have to go around there. He's a guy that will beat the living sense out of you, and then he'll rip you a new one. And then he'll take you to a different area, you know. He's basically Michael Jackson when he started to become a creep. I'm afraid to say, you know. This is what happens. This is a cool feature. When you get the old hunter's bell later in the game, you'll be able to summon in old hunters, which were basically people previous. Which were previous hunters to this. Hello, Henrietta, which is kind of weird because he's a bloke. Well, this is easy. Come on, help me, Rietta. This guy's obvious. Careful. Hey! Worst thing about NPC hunters, they don't realize when they're being a nuisance. Oh, that's all I need. My main weapon is at risk. My biggest pet peeve with Bloodborne. Weapon degradation is a bitch in this game. Sorry if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm checking for the invader bell. The invader bell ringer. What? Go for it. Crystal. Ah. Worst part of that. I'm gonna get frenzied. Uh-oh. Henrietta, you alright? Right, I'm just gonna go trying for this fight. Because I can't heal my weapon while I'm out here. There's no such thing as repair powder in this game. Oh my gosh, I've been recording for 1 hour and 3 minutes. If anyone's there, they can come and help me whenever they bloody well feel like. Be appreciated. I'm not sure if I'll be defeating Vicar Amelia by myself with an NPC summon. Anyone would be helpful in this fight. No? No one? Okay. Because normally what you have to do with this fight, you have to get past, go to Old Yarnum to get to her. What I love about Vicar Amelia, she's got a really interesting premise. She's a Uh-oh. I put my... Uh-oh. Blade away. Where's my beast claw? Where's my beast? I think I let she stand a chance against this one this time. Oh wait, no. Oh, yeah. With that kind of attack, I'm not doing much to her. I remember the first time I came up against... Oh, well, Henrietta's gone. Best way to defeat Vicar Amelia. You backed up, you back in, you back the fuck out. Or you are gonna get ganked by, as you saw, the long-range fist attacks. But so far I'm doing good against her. I said I was doing against her. But this is why I definitely need my plus 10 weapon. So what I'm gonna have to do, go back from this dream, heal my weapon, and come back. Fight her, kill her, and finish her off. She's a total bitch, this fight. But, you know, it's a rewarding fight when you get used to it. Now, you know, it's one of those sites that, well, no one will blame you for asking for help. I'll tell you that for sure. Huh. make sure when it comes to hard bosses, like, you always have the right equipment to go into it. If you don't, you're gonna get fucked over more than you can say. No. New players in this one, we're facing Vicar Amelia. No. Summoning in help is the best method to beat her. She is a total and utter bitch. Right, I'm back. Right, I'll see if I can show you me destroying Vicar Amelia. And if I can, then, you know, it will be a nice show. If I can't, then, you know, I'm sorry. But just know, it's because she's such a really hard boss. So, you know, don't judge me because I can't defeat Vicar Amelia. I know people will be joking with me. Oh, you're a filthy casual, new game plus 2. Oh, you should be to defeat her, no problem. I defeated her soul level 1 with only a toothpick. Yeah, well, I'm not you, sorry to say, man. Or woman, whatever. You are taking the piss out of me for not being able to defeat a hard boss. I'm not a complete expert of these bosses. Go forward, Henrietta. Oh. Why did he... Dead. This is the only bullshit about playing in the higher levels. They blooming give because these blooming enemies. I see her. No, I don't. Who's he hitting? Oh, well done, Henrietta. Crap. Crap. Let's head forward. What the fuck? He's not allowed to come in here. Oh, cool. Someone else is coming in to help. Right, I'm gonna show you me beating. Oh wow. He came in from the back. Shall we go? Right, I've got 3 hunters now, so you know, this boss should not be as hard. Just know she is a total bitch if you're not careful. She will wreck your face. Like that, basically. You see what I mean? My plus weapon is now wrecking her shit. Best idea with this boss, never grab you. Hit the head. Oh wow, double opposed. Oh wait, no, he got it, not me. I'm gonna defeat Mr. Amelia in this round. Get the money nest ready. She's healing. Did it! She's done for. Clap, clap. Right. Now I'm gonna show you me going back to get the beast tactic, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. You know, because I showed you all I wanted to show you. I showed you how the beast mode works. I showed you me defeating 2 bosses, one with the claw, one without.
Welcome. Very well.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna the beast claw on. That's it. Huh. Can I put it on the quick select? No. Right. Now. Get the beast claw. Put out. I am now fully a beast. Oh! I didn't realize that. The beast claw now uses bullets as a weapon. Well, okay then. Well, I just want to show you that. And now, gonna end the stream. This is Dr. Metro Pursuit. My YouTube channel is, well, the same name as my name. Shout out to all the people that helped me, and even the NPC hunter Henriette. She was a really good help. I hope you keep watching my streams. This is me saying goodbye. Hope you enjoyed it.